I'm still seething over that disabled badge sign saying that you still have to pay the standard price for using that car park, even if you've got your disabled badge, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it doesn't surprise us, because all councils throughout the UK are run by Freemasons and the globalist elites. It's all part of it. So that's why they're ripping off people as much as they can, so the money goes in their pockets. And they always hit motorists. We are their cash cows. But that's why people are fighting back at the moment. They're smashing all these flock cameras down. And all these, in London, is all the ULEZ cameras, where they're just trying to fine you for actually being on the road. Like I say, anything to get money out of you. I can't remember how far I went down the river to find that pathway you easy get down by the water's edge. But I'm here now, I'm out for the day, and I've drove 90 odd miles, so I'm going to make the most of it. So that extra little bonus as well, that we are stopped off at Aysgill waterfalls on the way over here on the Nateby Road, because they're running quite fast now because of the extra rain that Yorkshire's been getting. The temperature's really warm. There's a slight breeze, but it's just that the damp stuff that's coming down is spoiling it once again. So Catterick Force waterfall should be running quite nicely as well. I hope so anyway. Now normally what I do is I drive all the way down here, and I do what I'm doing now, visit the two waterfalls. But when I go back and finish Catterick, I drive up the road, Goat Lane, and then continue towards Malham, so I can do either the Malham Tarn or go down and park up at the bottom of the Rakes and then walk along to Janet's Foss waterfall as well. So you're definitely getting your money's worth after driving all the way down to Yorkshire if you do all that. Right, so here's a camping site as well. Look at that round one. And they've got their canopies out with all the chairs to sit underneath when it's raining. And got the dogs, this dog sticking its head out the tent. So it's definitely a family affair. Right, I think it's just further on this corner where it's an easy path, I think. In fact, if I remember right, there's actually a gate that you go through on the embankment, and you go down halfway, it zigzags to make it easier for you, and then you drop down again. That's if my memory serves as well. Right, I'm just watching me balance here because I'm walking over loads of tree roots, massive, and they're slippery as hell. So if it's not tree roots, it's bloody boulders. Right, slide down here. Oh yeah, bugger. I'm getting too old for this shit. Right, it's a big puddle of water. It must be just a little bit further along here where people are going in swimming. As you can see, that's a bit of a scramble we want to go down there. But the main one, the official one's further on. Right, touch wood, since I've put the battery in this third time, it's well, I'm afraid to say it, but it's behaving itself again. It's settled down. Right, I'm sure I'm coming to a place now where it drop down into the water. So there's a gate here for the campers to go through and all to get down there. But everyone mostly comes to see Stainforth waterfall, obviously. But there's a bench seat here to sit and watch people going in for a plodge, or watch your kids. So making sure they don't get into any danger. Right, so I think when I come back I'll go through the gap in the fence and walk along the top wire fence, and then just get back onto this path further on. Family fun in the boat, eh? That's what I like to see. That's what me, Natalie, John and a bit of Talisha, we went to Scotland and we went to all the reservoirs and blew up a big dinghy like that. And obviously John went in with Talisha, paddling away in the reservoir. Great fun day out. Because I've always been a one for water. I've always liked to go near water. But this is where you can go down, get close to the water's edge, look to get in. It's getting warmer and the sun is just appearing through the clouds here now, where you can see the mist and the clouds are grey and full over there. Right, I don't want to go down there because that just means I've got to come back. But they've tied the boat off to that metal pole that lady's holding on to. So as a precaution that they don't go fly screaming doing bloody over the rapids downhill. Right, so that's just to continue along the river. Our pathway there. Oh, that's a good idea that they've tied off the boat though, just in case the current does get a hold of them, then they can't paddle back quick enough to get back where they should be. But the temperature is very warm. Right, go back up here into the gap in the fence. Make it easier for us to get back to the waterfalls. Morning. Thank you. Right, here's a notice board. Right, Stainforth woodland. Why do we need more trees here? What trees have been planted? Connecting habitat. what you're likely to see: kingfishers, white-clawed crayfish, brown trout, salmon, birds as dippers, otters possibly, and that's where it's showing you a picture where the salmon's jumping up that waterfall I showed you earlier on. Watch annual salmon run here at STAINFORTH Foss every October. Right, so it's October you come for the fish to jump. That just looks like a big black ball inside that wooden, it's unusual, it's weird. I mean, it's probably big enough for 2 to 4 I suppose, like two adults and 2 kids possibly, and it's got the chimney coming out, so they must have a wood burner for logs. It's the sauna, riverside sauna. Right, so I'll just cut back through onto the path that brings us along from the waterfalls. I'm not sure if that track takes you back onto the road where you can drive along here. Well, it's got to be, because that's how the vehicles get here. But somebody's in that round. I'm trying to think of the Lord of the Rings, man. What do you call the little people living in what those? I can't think the name. Won't come. Hobbits, aye, Hobbit. That's right. It's a Hobbit. Right, so we'll go back past the waterfalls. This time when I get to that tree with all the roots, I'll drop down and see if I can get down a couple of more levels closer to the water before I go. Just make the most and get the best footage while I'm here. Like I say, I mean, I've drove 96 miles to come down here, so I just want to make the most of it and see the best of it. But you'll enjoy Catterick Force Waterfall as well. By the time I get out the bank, I'll be out of breath. But never mind. Right, there's nobody coming, so hopefully I'll get a bit of peace at the moment, have a quick whisk.